Welcome everyone to the July 12th edition of What's Happening in Crypto with the Crypto Lark, broadcasting to you from New Zealand and bringing you all of the latest from the crypto world and beyond. Today's top stories: Donald Trump, the Bitcoin Lightning Network, and what Ronaldinho and Messi have to do with cryptocurrency. Having a quick look at the markets, Bitcoin is not yet worth $1 million, but it is still worth one Bitcoin. On to our first big story of the day. Trump task force to aid crime investigations, particularly focused on crypto. Now, I wonder who they're going to find to take over those investigations.
These guys are pros. You thinking what I'm thinking, partner? Aim for the bushes.
In particular, they're going to be focusing on digital currency fraud, one of the many parts of the executive order that was issued by Trump. This is just a continuation in the United States fight against cryptocurrencies and their back and forth. We like it, we don't like it, we like it, we don't like it. On to our next big story. Iran could become the first country forced to use Bitcoin. This is a very interesting story because Iran has 300 million euros in cash held in a German bank. On Tuesday, the U.S. Ambassador Richard Grenell said that the United States government is extremely concerned about Iran's plans to access their own money. We encourage the highest levels of the German government to intervene and stop the plan. Just stop to think about that for a moment. The absurdity of this situation where the United States is forcing a German bank to not give another country their money because they disagree with their politics. This seems like a clear-cut case for Bitcoin for me. And no matter where you fall on the Iranian issue and what's going on there, I think everyone can appreciate the absurdity of one government telling another government who they're allowed to do business with, and certainly from stopping a country accessing their own money. Over in India, rumors at this point, apparently a government source was quoted, India may not ban cryptocurrencies but treat them as commodities. A senior government official with knowledge of what's going on in the finance ministry has come out to say that this is indeed how India may end up falling. Now, there has been a lot of back and forth in India, and I really, really hope that the Indian government makes the right decision to not come down hard on cryptocurrencies. I know there are so many crypto enthusiasts over in India, and I really want to see them get access to this new and exciting class of currencies, to have their government make it more difficult for them. Because, let's be fair, they will not ban it. Well, they will ban it, they might ban it, but they won't be able to actually ban it. China has proven this. China comes out and says, see, look, we almost killed Bitcoin in China. No, you haven't. The OTC markets are absolutely going crazy in China. You can't stop it. You're better to become part of the party than to be that guy standing outside the party saying, you can't have a party in there. Oh, goodness, India. The SEC, speaking of regulations on Bitcoin, the SEC is opening up to public opinion for the CBOE Bitcoin ETF filing. If you would like to have your voice heard, you can go to the link on the page here and actually write into the SEC and let them know how you feel. I would highly encourage you to do this. If you are based in the US, get your voice heard. Let them know that you want to see this happen. There's a great saying that the only thing that has ever caused change is a small group of dedicated citizens. That's a paraphrase, I suppose, but you got to get active, be participating in this, and have your voice heard in this debate. Opera browser introduces a built-in cryptocurrency wallet. I am so unsurprised by this news. It's an Ethereum-based wallet, by the way, opening up cryptocurrencies to more than 300 million Opera browser users. But just remember the other day, we covered the story of Bitmain's very large investment into the Opera browser. To see this story come out only a few days later, unsurprising, but encouraging without a doubt. YouTube. YouTube debuts plan to promote and fund authoritative news. This is to combat the fake news plague going around the internet at the moment. They want to make sure that the trusted news sources are the ones that will be coming to the top during any sort of news situation. So right-wing or left-wing commentators won't really be having their voices heard, but MSNBC, that bastion of journalistic truth, will be having their voices rise to the top. That is a dangerous trend, YouTube, and I kind of understand where they're coming from. They want to make sure that people are getting real information, but who is giving real information? It's so difficult to discern because so many times the mainstream media outlets have found themselves compromising their viewers by giving them misleading information. It's a dangerous trend, YouTube, and YouTube has been moving in that direction for a while. Slightly encouraging news coming from Twitter. They are battling the fake accounts. They want to slash millions of followers from many accounts that are simply bots, for example. The one thing they have not said is that they're going to be focusing on the Ethereum scam bots, which are absolutely out of control still over on Twitter. Hopefully that will be part of their direction here. Time remains to be seen. It wasn't a particular focus in this New York Times article. The Lightning Network continues to grow, doubling in capacity since the start of July. That is really great news to hear. I'm excited to see the Lightning Network continuing to develop. Obviously, we're still a long way away from having it enter mainstream use. There's a lot of testing to be done. There's a lot of network to build out still, but it's still happening. 100 merchants are actually going to be doing a trial of the Lightning Network. Revealed exclusively to CoinDesk, payment processing startup CoinGate is opening up a pilot program that will allow 100 merchants to trial a Lightning-enabled version of its service, one which taps into the open source tech meant to make Bitcoin transactions fast and cheap. As with CoinGate's standard service, the company will handle the finer details of the crypto to fiat exchange. However, the new pilot has the benefit of covering the costs should the funds be lost due to the early stage nature of the software. Wow, that's cool. I'm really happy to see some companies putting their hands up and saying, I want to test this, let us be the testers. And of course, for the companies actually trialing it, it's a risk-free trial. So why wouldn't they be on board to actually be testing out the Lightning Network? Litecoin Foundation acquires 9.9% of a German bank in a payment partnership. TokenPay has now passed ownership of the 9.9% of the equity of WEG Bank to Litecoin Foundation in exchange for the latter's technical assistance in advancing the bank's plans to bring cryptocurrency payment solutions to customers and working with TokenPay on its various blockchain projects. It keeps happening. More and more stories every single day about how the infrastructure is being built. It's like we're watching this amazing city being built with all this amazing promise. We can't quite get in there yet, or we can get in there, but it's not a lot there when you actually walk into the city, but it is being built. And I find all these stories just absolutely great and moving us in a positive direction. 0xCert and Windchain partnering up in a strategic alliance for unique digital assets. Unique digital assets are things like crypto kitties, where there can only be one particular crypto kitty. Of course, this is not for crypto kitties in particular, but nice to see Windchain getting more partnerships. Obviously, unique digital assets will be a big part of the picture moving forward for crypto. Football. The Football World Cup is on. apparently, and it's nearing its end. I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter, not a football fan personally, but it seems that some of the key footballers are cryptocurrency fans, which sparks my interest. Ronaldinho launching a cryptocurrency to develop 300 digital VR stadiums. Really? Wow. Brazilian football star Ronaldinho is launching an ambitious new cryptocurrency project which aims to establish a football academy, host amateur and global league matches around the world, develop and operate a betting platform and marketplace, and develop digital VR stadiums that will analyze player skills and compile a blockchain database with which to create new teams. We're really going to see this situation of tokenize everything. There's going to be tokens for your favorite football star. There'll probably be unique digital. There's probably already actually unique digital assets for different football players, but I guarantee that the Football Federation will actually be launching their own unique football player tokens at some point in the future. It's going to happen. You heard it here first. To see these kind of developments happening are bringing it massively to the mainstream. Think about the audience that Ronaldinho has. And if you're on the Opera browser, you can get the Ethereum-based Ronaldinho tokens, and the whole process starts becoming very easy. And not to be done over by Ronaldinho, Lionel Messi endorsing Siren Labs phone. Siren Labs is coming out with a new phone. It's only going to be $1,000, which is still a lot of money for a phone, but it's way cheaper than their last version, which was $16,000. Holy cow. But this time they have Messi being the front man for the Siren Labs phone. Certainly interesting developments in the crypto world. You just have to keep watching what's happening in crypto, and you can see that we're definitely going in a positive direction. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the news video today. Let me know what you think about any of today's stories down below in the comment section. Join the conversation over on Twitter. Thumbs up the video and share these videos around the internet to help our community grow. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.